want your reality to change, your thoughts determine that. It's about making the connection between what you think and what shows up at your front door. Nobody else's thoughts determine that but your own. Life is going to present you with challenges. The very fact that you signed up for this boot camp and said, okay, I'm going to make a commitment to change my life, yeah, the challenges are going to come. And so those challenges are actually there to help you. You walk through them. You don't walk around them.
Food was my drug of choice, and I abused it, especially soda.
Like, I was once a binger. I can say I'm no longer a binger.
Before, I would just be hungry and just grab whatever was near.
It was just habit. It was no different than an alcoholic taking a drink. Because it's there, so I ate.
We're offered a lot of power-ups through food and caffeine and sugar to help us get through the daily stress of our lives.
Sugar is not meant to be eaten by the tons.
My biggest problem is food.
You make time for your kids, you make time for work, you make time for your family, but you never make time for yourself. There's too many excuses. There's too much life.
I never took time for myself. I put everything in my life first, and my health really suffered.
We don't understand, in order to be our best, we need to come first before anything else.
If you want an excuse, you'll find one.
If you're being resistant, why? Why are you holding yourself back from moving forward? And so that's my job, is to question that.
The reflection a person shows to the world by their physical appearance is that of their mind, and a healthy body is a reflection of a healthy mind.
I eat because of anything. I'm happy, I'm sad, it doesn't matter. We're all fat for a reason.
I blame it on my husband. So after marriage is when I probably put on most of the weight.
I quit smoking about 24 years ago, I think, and ever since then I've just continued to pack on the weight.
When I looked in the mirror, I didn't see what other people saw. I didn't realize what everybody else was seeing. This is gonna make me cry because I know what you're gonna ask me. I had a 6-year-old son at the time, and he didn't want me to pick him up from school anymore because I was too fat and I embarrassed him.
I knew the right things, but I wasn't doing it, and I was eating horribly. Often not eating all day and then having one great big meal at the end of the day. My metabolism was messed up.
We think in order to lose weight, that means we have to stop eating, when actually the opposite is true. In order to lose weight, you have to eat.
I didn't want to be on a diet anymore. I didn't want to go back to drinking a shake or eating a bar or ordering some product out of the mail. I wanted to learn how to change my life.
I needed something a little more of a push, more of a challenge.
You start to get in touch with that part of you that's always been there, but has been hidden by all the self-doubt and all those perceived limitations that we put on ourselves.
I can just see the changes. I am stronger, I have more stamina, I can stay up all night and get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
What I've really learned from this experience is you just have to tell yourself you can do it, because you really can. And if you just tell yourself you can do it, more than likely you'll get through it.
I changed I can't to I can.
Being spiritually connected, being emotionally connected, and being physically connected allows the very best of who you are to come forward.
If I don't see results quickly, 3, 4, 5 pounds in a week, I quit.
I think because people want to see rapid results, this kind of helped in a way because it jump-started your weight loss.
We are our own best advocate in every aspect of our life.
I'm not so sure I could have done the amount of work that it takes to get through this without these people.
And I'm very competitive, so I always give it 110%, but I don't know if I didn't have anybody to compete against if I would do that, because my whole goal in life is to win.
When you have a group of people together, the natural competitive spirit just comes out in us.
Because I always have that little voice in my head that's like, you can stop, it's just before the 30 seconds, you know, of the 30-30s. But you got the person next to you and you're like, oh, they're still going, I gotta keep going.
When you see a person push past a barrier physically, you're inspired to want to do the same. you have an effect on the group. You do. Your attitude affects other people's attitude.
It was nice to be able to have someone else who was going through the same trials that you were going through.
It's almost like a little friendly competition and also just motivating because, you see they're really working hard and so you want to kind of do the same thing.
I mean, getting connected is not just about connecting myself to my goals. It's about getting connected to people.
Attitude is contagious. If we all show up united and strong, guess what? We all get united and strong.
All the personalities, all the different people contribute to the whole thing. I mean, when someone's not there, we notice.
Part of my job is holding you accountable. And so if at any time you're non-compliant, then I'm just going to ask you to leave the boot camp because I have a responsibility to those other people in the boot camp to make sure that energy level stays and remains high.
But there's nobody there to hold your hand and make you put the fork down or pick the right food or to come to boot camp.
The boot camp is about striking balance. It's about understanding that it's not just about the physical input that you put into the routine, but understanding that this is about an emotional connection in the way you think and the way you live.
I'm not doing this for a grade. There's no gold star. The reward here is my health.
When you can consciously take control of your responsibility on every decision you make in your life and how that affects your health and the way you feel, that's absolutely key to making progress. Otherwise, you're gonna just keep fooling yourself over and over again.
You have to be ready for this. Nobody can make you do this. You either want to change your life or you don't.
The time was now to put my health, myself, and my future first. I want a full life.
I've kind of always been a bit of a skeptic, but the only thing I could say is you just have to go all in.
And with Michelle, she's really good at seeing you as you're going to be because she knows where you are and how she's going to get you to where you need to be.
I'm expecting more. I want 100% of who you are. I expect that from you, and I want you to expect that of yourself. There is no refund here. You signed up, you paid your money, you're ready to go.
12 weeks, it's pain in the butt when it's happening, but when it's over, it's magical.
If you can really give yourself into the program and every day be honest about how your actions play an important role in your results, this program will really help you connect yourself with the best you can be.
Step out of your own way because the very best of who you are is trying to come forward.